Welcome to Survival Theory. I'm out in the forest today. I've been hiking about an hour or so. Haven't gone that far because it's pretty thick, but it's a beautiful day, beautiful area. Everything is lush and green. Sticker vines are going crazy. The American beautyberry is thick. The grass is thick. It's about 92 degrees today. Super high humidity, probably in the 90-something% at least. But this is actually very cool for this part of Texas. I mean, I can't believe it's in the low 90s in July. That's pretty awesome. I haven't been sweating that much, which is good. But I'm going camping near an area where I've been before. If you saw my video, cold, wet, dispersed camping or something like that, that I filmed right before the Texas apocalypse, the freeze. I'm going past that area, past where I found the creek with the birch trees, just past that, and I'm going to try to camp in that area. It's high ground, and I'm going to see what that's like for camping. Plus I know I've got birch bark there, I've got a creek, and I need water. Although I'm right next to a lake, it's easier to get it from a creek than to slosh up to that lake. So I don't have a backpack. I've got Canadian Prepper's bug out roll. I'm using that as a backpack. It's got all my gear in it, except when I'm wearing on my belt and in my pockets. So if it didn't fit in the bug out roll, I didn't bring it. Oh man, that is thick up ahead. Alright, so probably going to hike another maybe 45 minutes till I get to that area. And I'll get back to you then. This area is thick up here. Another destroyed turtle nest. There's the turtle shells. Something dug them up, had a feast. So I've hit the swampy area. Nice and boggy. That means I'm close. Lots of frogs, lots of mosquitoes. I haven't seen any snakes yet, but you know there's lots of snakes. There are alligators out here, but I've never seen one in this area. I've seen signs of them though, I think. Not too far away from here, I went kayaking, and when I got on shore, I saw alligator tracks. So they could very well be out here. Be nice to see one. Hogs are heavy out here. That's something an alligator would enjoy eating. So that's where I wanted to go. And after checking the place out, there's really not enough firewood in the area. There are some nice clear spots, but the only firewood is a heart of pine laying around that you have to kind of dig up. So I'm going to cross this swampy area and go right in there somewhere. I might even get a view of the lake, and there should be some more firewood around there. That was a huge musk turtle right there. So I was about to get a drink, and there's something huge splashing in the water over there. Splashing as in wading through the water on 2 or 4 legs. For lake water, that was pretty delicious. So my tripod just broke. Yes, another tripod broke. So I'm going to try to keep the camera in this position and show you my bug out roll, how I turned it into a backpack. So first, if you're familiar with Canadian Prepper's bug out roll, you know, it's pretty loaded up and it's strapped down, the diagonal strapping to make sure everything stays tight. Now once you put it all together, it has a ring right here and a ring right here. Down lower, it has a ring and a ring. So I took some of that mule tape, or that electrician's pull tape, I tied it right there to that lower ring, went through that ring, through this ring, and then I put a loop down here and tied attached carabiner so I could hook that lower loop, forming backpack straps. And I can adjust it by adjusting that carabiner and how I tie it to the carabiner. And it just slips on. And you can adjust these straps where they're flat if you feel them pinching in. Now, I don't know how much this weighs. I forgot to weigh it before I left. But I've actually got everything I need in there, and I'll show you what I brought. But it's been very comfortable. Now, along that line there, I've got another loop, or extra line, and I've got a carabiner on that. Now it's secure. It's not going to slip off. So the bug out roll worked for a backpack. Worked pretty good. Now I'll show you what I got in there. In my canteen I have the usual emergency fire. No, that's actually water purification tablets. A lighter and a small multi-tool. On the other side I've got the string that I use to hang up the bug out roll, a mini ferro rod, and a couple little coils of bank line. Do I have anything else in there? Yeah, I've got a mini button compass down in there. And of course the canteen has the cup and the little stove. Now on my body I've got, well, obviously I brought protection. And let's see, in my pocket I've got my life straw and my EDC flashlight and my EDC knife. And on my hip here I've got a new knife. With a little survival kit. Now I pulled that survival kit off of my Blackbird and used 550 to secure it. So now I've got my usual survival items in that little pouch, plus 550, and that's about 9 feet of 550. So that's pretty cool. Why do I not have my Blackbird? So on to the bug out roll. Loose, I had this lightweight blanket and my schmog just kind of sitting in there. In this pocket right here I've got 550 and some bank line. Right here I've got part of my breakfast. It's all powders to make a delicious drink. This pocket is empty. This is my water purification kit, part of it. I got my Vecto bladder and some water purification tablets. Right here I have dinner. Oh, it's going to be a good dinner. Wait till you see it. Right here I have my candling section. I've got a a light here. This is going to be my filming light. I hope it's bright enough tonight. Then I've got the O-light. I've got a tea candle in here, as well as some extra batteries. Right here I've got my hygiene kit. It's got a toothbrush, wet wipes, some basic first aid, toilet paper, some of the Surviveware wet wipes that are biodegradable. And down here, in these pockets, I've got my camp spoon. Right here I've got my Sawyer Mini. Then I've got a plastic camp knife. These are camera batteries right here. This is my off, which I think I will be using this tonight. I got my compass in here. And in this pocket I have, this is my headlamp. That's primarily what the extra batteries are for. In this pocket, this is my mosquito net. In this pocket I've got snacks. I'll probably eat some of those right now. And some of my breakfast is in there, as well as some spices. Right here I've got a pair of gloves and a little bonus flask in there. Got extra socks and extra underwear and the Silky Gom Boy. I just keep it inside those gloves. Come on, there we go. And down here, this is my sleeping pad and an extra shirt. And down here, this is my tarp. So as you can see, I've got more than I need for a night or two. Although for another night, I'd probably want to bring either some fishing gear, like emergency fishing kit, and a freeze-dried meal or something, or two. And that would. So there I was, minding my own business, setting up camp. Suddenly it got dark, started getting windy. There's thunder in the distance, dark clouds rolling in. So I hastily set up my tarp, which I did not plan on setting up. And then, I had to throw up my mosquito net and inflated my Feely sleeping pad. I got my blanket there. No, here comes the rain. Here comes the rain. Oh yeah, look at that. Good fat wood in there. just take this steak, drop it on here. We'll do 2 at a time. That's fine. Now I'll flip it over. Alright, now for some jalapeno. As long as that stays tight, the bacon will work. I'm just going to slow cook this over the fire. Yeah, it's good. Woo! Getting hungry just looking at it. Yep. Woo! So the wind is coming in pretty strong. Trying to knock down my bug out roll, but it's staying up there. Slow cooking. It's been on there about 10 to 12 minutes. Still got a little ways to go. More thunder on the horizon. Beautiful. Ouch. Oh, I dropped one. Oh, it wasn't the bacon one. Ouch. Ouch. Most excellent. Bon appetit. Starting to sprinkle and thunder a little bit. So I just rolled up the bug out roll, and that'll protect everything during the rain, so I don't have to worry about covering that or putting it up. It's good to go like it is. So I just drank about a quart of lake water. Pretty good stuff. So now I'm ready for bed. It's cooled down a lot, which is good. And I don't think it's going to rain tonight. It's partly cloudy and I can see the moon. But I'll sleep pretty good with that lullaby from the frogs. Well, see you in the morning. Another beautiful morning. So I got my morning bacon ready. This right here is not boar's head, and this is boar's head. So, tasting challenge. Of course, I got to get my fire going first. So my form sucked so much yesterday. Figured I'd try to do it right today. Here we go. Much better than yesterday. Much better. sound of fire and sizzling bacon. That's nice. So my canteen is full to the max. The water's a pretty decent temperature. It's not cold. It's not warm either. Nice. So now I'm going to have the liquid part of my breakfast. So this is powdered skim milk. I'll mix it with water and make some milk. And this is my, well, it's sort of my usual breakfast blend. I've changed it up a little bit. I've got Ovaltine, powdered beets, powdered fruits and vegetables, protein powder, and ground up flaxseed. So I usually don't have flaxseed in there, but I've got some this morning. So we'll give it a try. Try that. It's pretty good. Now I'm just going to add this whole thing here. Give that a try. Oh man. Tastes just like Mama used to make. Ugh. That's hard to get off. Putting this on can be tricky, so you might want to try the reverse method. Kind of work your arms through there. There we go. Flatten these straps. There we go. Bug out roll backpack. There's those hogs. Yeah, that's got to be hogs. Pretty loud. Well, I've got about an hour of hiking left to do. It's been a great trip. Listen to that. I'm going to go see if I can film them. Then I'll get back to you. They were right there. You can see the muddy water and the trail through the weeds. Look how thick and watery that is. So I've been hiking for a while. I've had to go around this inlet. I'm on the other side now. Those hogs are probably ahead of me. But we'll see. When I get up here a little further, I'm going to walk quietly and see if I can get them on film. Sometimes they'll just sit there and be quiet, and you'll walk right by them. They're in the shadows. You know, they've got that dark black fur. They just disappear like a ninja. As long as they don't grunt or move. But we'll see. Well, thanks for watching Survival Theory. Be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. So we've got quite a bit of activity out here. Way over there you can see all those trees chewed up. That's nutria. I believe that's nutria.